What makes it difficult is when the journey becomes challenging in a more dark way, when there is so much darkness and challenge and stagnant energies and trap, and well, like somebody brings something really heavy, there has been a major abuse, so stagnant, and there is no way out, there is no light at the end of the tunnel, and no matter what I do to them, they're still hating it and they're struggling. And I feel like that's when I start to pray, because I feel, especially if their struggle resonates with my struggle, like if there is like this mutual like drama, and like, oh my God, can I hold it all, can I hold mine and their drama? Like sometimes, for example, someone's struggling with so much self-hatred, and it just triggers my levels of self-hatred, and it's just right there in a field. I'm slowing down and asking higher consciousness to support me through this journey and give me strength, give me protection, give me wisdom to guide myself and the client to the other side.
I'm really glad you brought that up. I think it's so important, both in terms of being a sort of, health practitioner, but also just being a human. Hate exists, and it's a really confronting experience, whether it's outside of us or inside of us. I think it's really important to be at those edges and not be in denial. And I mean, this is where we actually really do work, and we really get to have to, especially as guides, stretch our compassion and say yes to something that we don't really want to say yes to, right? We don't want to say yes to hate. We don't want to sit in hate, and yet without being able to touch it with our hearts, without being able to touch it with compassion, how are we helping? It's not just about, facilitating the highs, it's about meeting the lows, and it's tough stuff. And it makes me think of, I've always felt challenged working with couples who are having a real nightmare. That kind of like the interpersonal hell aspect of things. And I remember a mentor of mine saying, your success as a couples therapist is predicated on how much you are willing to suffer with the couple, to feel their pain. And I've always found myself, when I'm sitting with a couple in that kind of hell, like I can feel the part of me that is racing to find a solution. I'm just like, well, maybe if I just look around this corner of my brain, I'm going to find this solution for them, or this, while also being aware that it's absolutely not the medicine. Like the medicine is to be in it with them and sit in the fucker of it.
Sometimes feels like there's no end, and then there's desire to solve it because it seems like there is no way out. Courage just to be with that and just trust that it's there, coming out right now, because that's the right time and space for it.